Hi, everyone, and welcome to another segment of AstrologyAnswers.com's weekly horoscope. My name is Terrence Gardino. This week, on Friday, will be a full moon in the sign of Cancer. Cancer is emotional, but it's family-oriented. And Friday is the perfect day for this full moon that brings a lot of emotions to a head, a time of culmination, because it will be Christmas Day. But let's start with Monday, December the 21st. As the sun leaves its journey for the past 4 weeks in outgoing, more adventurous, traveling Sagittarius and enters the more practical, conservative, traditional Capricorn, which will be for those next 4 weeks. It is also when the sun is no longer going south in the north of, if you're viewing it north of the equator, and it's now turning around and it starts going north again. That is the winter equinox on Monday, when there is 12 hours of daylight and 12 hours of darkness. Now, if you are listening to this from Australia or anywhere south of the equator, of course, it's the summer solstice. But still, the sun is now starting to move forwards again. And this has a lot to do with the renewal of the light, this sense of this promise of a new year. Now, this Capricorn certainly triggers a lot of these more traditional values, which is perfect for the holidays, but also starting to be very practical and organizing ourselves for the new year, for our plans and goals for 2016. On Christmas Eve, on Thursday, December the 24th, social, pleasure-seeking, loving Venus is transiting in Scorpio, so there's always more of this more intimate, passionate energy, but it's going to be in a very favorable aspect with expansive and optimistic Jupiter. This is a perfect time for parties, for family celebrations, for just feeling more social, wanting to get in touch with friends and family. On Friday, Christmas Day, the 25th, it's that full moon in Cancer, and it's going to be in a very positive flow of energy to compassionate, healing, inspirational Neptune. But later in the day, more towards the evening, or maybe into early Friday, depending on where you are in the world, that full moon will then start triggering Pluto and Uranus. And there might be some unexpected stresses and upsets. But overall, it's a really good day because not only it's the full moon bringing a lot of emotions to a head, but good with compassionate Neptune, Mercury, that planet of expectations and communications and decision-making, is in a very favorable trinal aspect to Jupiter. So you had Venus in a very positive angle to Jupiter on Thursday and on Friday. Now Mercury is in even a better positive alignment with Jupiter. This is a time when our communications and thinking are more optimistic. You might be more really thinking and planning the future, feeling more upbeat about it. Good day for travel, making travel plans. But any emotions on Christmas Day that comes to a head because of the full moon, communications with the Mercury can start, you can discuss it. You can come to more of an amicable solution because of the protection of Jupiter. Plus, liberating Uranus has been retrograde since the previous about 6 months, since it was like July, I believe. And it is now starting to move forward. So you might, now the outer planets, when they go retrograde or direct, they're really affecting more world events, but you might feel more of a release, more of this energy of getting excited because of the Mercury Jupiter to take on maybe you're thinking and planning with Uranus to take on some original new ideas, to be more progressive, to take more chances. So this is a beautiful week with some very good aspects. Just remember, things might get a little rockier emotionally at the end of Friday into early Saturday because of the full moon with those transits to Uranus and Pluto. But I think you can work it out. And I just want to wish you all a very happy holiday. And I want to thank so many of you for requesting me to answer a question for a nominal fee on Astrology Answers. And as I always say, you can find a direct link on the YouTube, under the YouTube description. But remember, if you have a time of birth, it's really important, and you want to also include it in your message to make sure that I've gotten it correctly. So I want to thank you for tuning in. I hope to see you next week for my next segment. Until then, all the best.